Hi, everyone, for joining us, and we would like to wait for another few minutes to see if we are joined by more guests. Thank you so much once again, and allowing us this time to wait for others. All right, so it's time. Hello, first of all, hi everyone. Welcome to our first of many webinars, all set up to bring unique insights into selling on Amazon from your Shopify store effortlessly. I'm Umehani, and we have Ketan Mishra, a member of the Amazon by CedCommerce team at CedCommerce. Hello, Ketan. Thank you so much for joining us.
Hi, Ume. Thank you so very much for this nice introduction, and hi everyone. And I'm really thankful for you being a part of this webinar. So yes, let's go ahead and have this thing going on.
Thank you, Ketan. Okay, all right. Without further ado, let's just dive into the goodies. Uh, so, people, here are a few challenges. See, if you have these challenges while handling your e-commerce multi-channel business, especially the one running as Amazon and Shopify, then we might have something for you. You're spending much more than what you earn through the platform. Understand this. The more you sell, the more your margins improve. To achieve that, you need effective work on your brand recognition, listing optimization, running effective campaigns, and a lot more marketing direction. It's not easy. Another one is about obtaining product identifiers for your products at a reasonable cost. Yeah. For this purpose, there are several solution providers and support available in the market. And you can also get in touch with us. We also provide a little bit of help in this direction. Picking the next one, beating competitors who manage to keep lower threshold margins. So here are two strategies called. Consider them. The first one is lower price doesn't always mean sales. Remember, too low a price doubts in the customer's mind about the quality. So if you have the quality and trust in your product, don't run after lowering your margins unnecessarily. The other thing is, if possible, negotiate with your suppliers or try to look for a shorter supply chain and connect with manufacturers to try and reduce the involved. The next one is, and this is something we see a lot. This is the problem of not making initial sales and eventually maintaining performance, then losing buy box. In turn, which leads to lesser sales, turn lower profits. This is a vicious cycle. And a solution is to work hard and smart and understand that this is a long race. We have solutions for you and to connect and discuss them with you. Next one is reviews. Reviews are a trick. Most of them are not ingenuine either. So the best thing is prove your products in your catalog and understand the audience. Learn from these constantly and use them as actionable feedback for your business. Yeah, so moving on, decisions regarding products, categories that are beneficial for your business are tough ones. So here is the thing. There are forecasting apps and solutions to assist you. Additionally, you can, consider market research. Market research is very valuable for you in this case. And so one last challenge is overcoming all the above mentioned challenges and within the time and resource limitations that your business can afford, not just in terms of monetary means, but also in the way that you have more essential and demanding operations that need your attention. So most importantly, manage time and resources well. And we might have something, or maybe not just something, a maybe lot in our arsenal that might help you. Uh, yeah, first things first. Does it cost to sell on Amazon? Here we are not going to dive what these costs are because you probably already know them. So instead, Let's talk about how to save money. Yeah. Now, most importantly, all of these costs can be reduced and controlled to a great extent. For starters, the professional plan is much more cost effective as compared to the lucrative sounding individual. If you're someone with 40 or fewer orders in your account, you can push sales through different methods. And if you want to give it a try, that is, give the individual plan a try, do so just for the initial 90 days where you can judge waters. But in the long run, scaling and growth is always the goal, which establishes the productivity of a professional plan for your business. Next is choose your categories carefully, and then the products in those categories equally. Additionally, price them strategically so that you can create greater margins for your business and products, that is. So when you make a sale, the product itself should pay for commission that Amazon charges you without much affecting you. And if you don't make a sale on the said product, you will be saved from the commissions. One, and the next thing is, under professional subscription charges, no extra costs will be. Uh, Additionally, in multi-channel business, you have the opportunity to plan your inventory such that you can use different marketplaces to sell a certain range of products that have lower referral fees applicable to them, and skip the ones that have higher ones in the game. Above all, the best and most effective way to reduce the dent in your revenue due to the Amazon seller fee model is by earning more. That's simple. Moving on. Okay. So, to sell a product on Amazon, you must first create a product listing. Either match an existing listing if somebody else is already selling the same product on Amazon, create a new listing if you are the first one or only seller. Okay, here is one example of a listing, that is this unicorn plush toy. So this is available on Amazon as an existing listing from multiple sellers. As you can see that on the right side in the box where it's sellers on Amazon. All of these sellers have the same product, and the buy box winner in the current example is Aurora World, the seller who's selling this plush toy. Moving on. Okay, so here carefully look at this particular GIF. This shows the perfect listing on Amazon with every element available at the same time. Each one of them is highly optimized for maximum reach and visibility. It is a beautiful listing, and Apple knows how to leverage the freedom available at their disposal. Uh, Moving forward, in order to list your products, you must have certain details about your products in place. This is something you probably already know. For example, a valid product ID or a valid proof of barcode exemption is mandatory. Apart from these two, there are other obvious elements as product title, description, images, etc. Uh, so, continuing that, here let me show you some of the examples indicating good work or missed opportunities in the listings. Heels from Cape Robin looks absolutely stunning. They have done a good job of adding lot of images, highlighting the beauty of the shoes. The variants are there. I've also taken the opportunity to educate the customers in making a decision, eliminates the chance of return due to wrong size selection by adding a size with the size conventions used in different regions and different methods. Uh, Notice the title in the image on the right. Just have a look at it. Looks ordinary, right? But it has tactical use of search terms and keywords. For example, glass stall, clear stiletto, high heels, slip on, sexy shoes, pointed toe, high heels for women, slip on shoes, pointed toe, etc. And while these work, I think a few words that can also work well here are transparent, new, pencil heels, uh, maybe some more. Okay, but the missed opportunity is that they have not written the bullet point description for the product. This not only helps in providing apt information to the customer, but also is a good place to use more keywords in a human. Okay, here. If you look at the image on the right side, this is a lifestyle image of the product in the previous slide, the glass doll heels from Cape Robin. This is a very now look at the product description. This one is a missed opportunity, place where you can communicate with your customers, help them associate your product with their styles, highlight how the product, while being a top class fashion enhancer, also offers comfort, add some fashion tips to cross or upsell indirectly, and important keywords apart from the keywords they missed in the title of the product. Here, another example. Look at this example now. They have grabbed onto the opportunities and features in bullets as well as the product description, not only enhancing the SEO of the listing, but also answering the probable questions of the customers, which eventually helps customers make a decision. Uh, Here, as opposed to all the examples above, this seller has also opportunity to educate their customers through a very detailed infographic that answer questions, provide information, comparison, statement through a very attractive method. Uh, so next one. Okay. Listing is just the start of your success journey. The major challenges are faced at yet another end of delivering orders safely and on time. It is about logistics and not just delivering the orders itself. So you know that there are two methods: fulfillment by Amazon, that is FBA, and fulfillment by merchant, that is FBM. Under the FBA, once you get your products to reach the Amazon fulfillment center, your job of handling them becomes zero. Does everything for you from storage and maintenance to delivery and returns. So while this is the how part of the program, let's discuss the why. Why the FBA? FBA includes getting your products to become eligible for Prime free 2-day shipping, free shipping, Prime logo badge, and more. Customers get Amazon's trusted free customer service and returns. Additionally, you can leverage plans such as FBA Small and Light, Subscribe and Save, Pan EU, Export, and multi-channel fulfillment. The next one is FBM. The option of FBM allows you to store and ship products directly to customers yourself or through a third party service. Amazon charges shipping rates based on the product category and shipping services, and then this amount reaches you as a shipping credit. Since these are the set shipping rates, you need to determine if you can still price these items profitably. If you own a very small business, not even sure if you want to sell for long via Amazon or how much you're going to sell eventually, is for you. FBM gives you the control to select a service that might not cost as much to fulfill the orders. Yeah. So, uh, okay, it might sound good if you fall into a cycle of listing, selling, delivering, and earning. But this is very satisfying or productive in the long run. Scaling is important. So, what is it that you're doing to make your business more satisfying? Marketing and branding can grow your business, expand your reach, define your goals and how you want to achieve them through through a effective strategies such as earning the most coveted Prime badge for your products, which immediately adds appeal for the customers. Running ads and promotions majorly drive your traffic and eventually the sales. Amazon, throughout your journey, Amazon also assists you through the strategic account services by offering you dedicated support from account managers. Okay, all right. So let's talk about customer reviews. See here, the two shoes with no reviews. Here on the screen, you can see two shoes, the listings of two shoes. So here, they are here with no reviews, and this creates an impression that no one has ever used this product. Look at the reviews on the right side. Then, uh, another set of shoes. One out of five customers, only one out of five customers, reviews found it interestingly good. Look at the distinct advice and specific details this person has shared. While the review right under person, underneath the person in this review simply requests customer to not even consider the manufacturer. I believe they are talking about the seller here. Okay. So this is the most crucial matter of interest for you as a seller. Running advertisements and promoting your products for incredible reach exposure on Amazon. Sponsored product ads are the ones product listings on Amazon. They appear within shopping results pages, detail pages, as you can see here for the product result from the unicorn keyword. Uh, Sponsored brands highlight the brands, as you can see the sunscreen brands appearing in a segment. Sponsored display helps reach relevant audiences across the shopper journey with ad placements that appear on and off Amazon. One example is here on the screen on the left side. Yeah, and stores, brand stores on Amazon. So stores are custom multi-page shopping destinations on Amazon for individual brands, as here in the case of Apple. This is the Apple store on Amazon. Okay. Yeah, also on Amazon, you can very easily set up promotions, deals, coupons, flash sales, and other motivators to influence your customers and make more sales. This is a very simple and easy process. Right. On Amazon, you can launch your brand and let it be discovered. So leverage the free brand registry on Amazon to protect your valuable intellectual property and eliminate so many threats against your business. If you have the professional selling account, actively register trademark on your product or packaging and rightful ownership, then this free brand registry program is for you. Use the free brand registry program for features like A plus content, which helps you showcase your brand product through a range of rich images and text. You can leverage your brands and Amazon store verticals of advertisement or leverage the power of data analytics. Okay. Here, with country listing, enhance product data, its accuracy, eliminate the fake, certain French products, copied logos, and other violations. And that way you can protect your brand. Okay. So your brand has unlimited scope to succeed with the right strategies. To limit yourself when you put all your eggs in just one basket. Explore your opportunities as much as possible with careful considerations, of course. Right? Moving forward. So, all right, it is time for us to introduce you to Amazon by CedCommerce, Shopify app for your Amazon Shopify business. You can leverage with a free subscription till March 31, 2022. And now, Ketan is here to give you a blow by blow demo of the app and what it can do for you. Hello, Ketan.
All right, okay. So thank you so very much for bringing us till here. And
Okay.
right now I'll just be sharing the screen, and just give me one affirmation if everything's like good and we are having the screen visible and we are on the
Definitely.
very same page. So just allow me a moment, and there we go, I guess. um Hold up. Yep, here we are, and everything's all good, right?
Yeah.
All right. So um hello, everyone, and once again, I would like to thank you for being a part of this webinar and gracing us with your presence. Thank you so very much, Ume, once again for taking it till here and allowing me the time to help me. These guys, these amazing guys who have joined the webinar for this very honest demonstrations. So, watchers, in this section of the webinar, we are going to have a look at how Amazon by CedCommerce app works and its flow. Now, by now, what we have seen is what we see on the like I'll say a hair of the curtain, whatever happens on the foreground. But on the background, there's a lot of things that's happening. So once we are done with this section, you'll be having answers to the following questions that I'm writing right now. So I'm saying right now. So first up is what it is actually like to sell on Amazon from Shopify, and what benefits can you yield from the Amazon by CedCommerce app, how the app works, and everything that's essential to you, and the answers to the question that might come up while I present this demonstration. So, without any further ado, let's directly get into it and see how Amazon by CedCommerce app can be helpful while you sell on Amazon and Shopify both together. So, what you can see right now is the homepage of the Amazon by CedCommerce. We like to call it the overview page. Now, herein in the navigation panel, if you can see my cursor moving in, so you'll see that we have four panels in which we have classified the various functionalities of the whole app, along with one help section here that's FAQ. So here's the overview, then the listings, followed by the settings, and lastly the FAQs as mentioned. So let's move in the same order and cover up the whole thing real quick. Now, talking about the homepage, aka the overview section, on the top, on the very first end, what you see is the welcome section, and which actually is just a very warm welcome for you guys when you sign in or log in. Alongside, there says answers to a few major questions and queries that we do receive from you guys mostly and our other sellers, and a few of them which might require a little help in the mid. And they're in the form of the documentations and video guides here, so you can have a closer look at how the Amazon app works. However, I'm going to make real sure that yes, I'm helping you and I'm going to make you understand how really the app works and each of its functionalities. Now, next up, when we scroll through, we gonna get to see the activity section. Now, herein, whatever the progress, and first up, because I am of the view that most of the people have been through the app, so I'm just going to give you a very closer look at if you guys have been looking at it and what this section is. So that's just about it. So the activities section, herein, whatever the progress of the actions over the app happens, like linking of your products, uploading of your products, let's say CSV import, export, as you can see right now, or maybe even the match from Amazon, as you are seeing right here. Everything comes up right here so that you can keep a nice eye at whatever is happening in your business. Further scrolling, you'll see the plan section that you are currently having or you are owning right now. Now, next up is the product status. This one is having much more prominence than the other sections of the app. Why? Because as the name suggests, this section lets you know about your product status on Amazon. Now, you can see as there are multiple product statuses listed right here. So let's have a very quick look at what all of them mean and why they are essential to you. So first up, coming to the available for offer. So you need to pay a little attention here while I talk. Why? Because sometimes I have been getting this query every now and then, that sometimes there are products that we are wishing to sell that are already being sold by some other seller as well. So in that very case, we have made sure that the process gets simpler, and we just have to fill in a very few important details like price, inventory, and product type. And by product type, I mean either it is a new or refurbished product. Just these things to enter in such product statuses and the product that fall into such statuses so that they get live on Amazon. Now, how to do it, we'll be talking about it later on while I present this demonstration. And one question that even pops up when I talk about available for offer is, how do we actually know if someone else is selling the same product that I am selling? That's a very common question that I like often encounter when I talk with my customers. So we'll just be covering that too when we are going to talk about the listings page that you can see right here. So when we'll be covering this, we'll be getting to know the answer of this question. Now, the second, let's not go with the order here. Let's talk about the active status. Let's go with the priorities thing. So, while I talk about the active, this means that the products that are live on Amazon and your products are visible to the customers on Amazon. So it's a whole good to go status. Next, we talk about the inactive one. So this actually represents that the products are live on Amazon, but they are not visible to your customers. Now, one must ask why. So the reason being the product not being visible is the inventory being out of the stock. That means that your products do not have enough inventory to be sold over Amazon. Sorry. So that's what inactive means. Now coming to the not listed ones, which is here. 172 products not listed. That's simply a lot of work to do. So this simply shows actually the products that are not listed over Amazon. Like it's as simple as it gets. Not listed means products that are not listed on Amazon. Next up, we have the incomplete status. And as the name suggests, there's something that's missing in the mid. So what is it? This simply means that there are a few missing attributes that are causing the product to not get active over Amazon. See, while uploading any product on Amazon, there are a lot of things to work upon: the category, the attributes. So, if there's anything missing in the mid, the product's gonna fall into this complete category, which is incomplete. So that's how we describe the incomplete status here. Now the last one, and I call it the happy status. Why? And I'm talking about the uploaded one. I call it the happy status because products are uploaded over Amazon, and within a few minutes, let's say, they'll be live for your customers to make a purchase, and you're gonna get the sale. So this is how the product statuses over Amazon are defined. Now, after the product status section, I hope there's no query among this. If even you are having any query regarding the product statuses, we have a question answer section. If we can have it determined and answered right there. Now, moving ahead, um, let's say when we scroll through, we get the another section that's named as failed orders. Now in this very section, you'll see that the orders which are received on Amazon but are not getting created over Shopify. Like once again, I'm going to repeat this to avoid any confusion right here. The orders that you receive on Amazon but they're not getting created over Shopify, those products will fall into this section. Now products usually, you'll say, why in this section? What's happening to my products? What's happening to my orders? So they usually fall into this place for multiple reasons. Sometimes there could be a lot of reasons there, but most of them come here for the following two things. First up is the SKU not being identical. meaning that the SKU of the order that being fetched there and then on Amazon and Shopify, it doesn't match. And second thing comes as either your product is out of stock. So if any of these two conditions fall in, your orders will come into the failed orders or the Amazon by CedCommerce app. Now, I earlier thought that this is the end of the page, but here we have the cherry on the top. This is the app guide section where you can have some extra little tips of how the app works, whatever littlest to the littlest query if you're having. That's going to be answered right here in form of videos, short GIFs, and documentations right here. So this is what we have in the overview page. Now, to summarize, it can be said that this page gives you a glance view about whatever is happening around with your business over Amazon and Shopify. Now, some people even like to call it a shelf from where you can have a closer look, perform changes sometimes, and make amendments as and if required in your business. So that's what the overview page is used for, and that's what the overview page is for. Now, moving to the next page from the navigation panel itself, that's come as the listings page. Let it just get a load up, and when it does, we have it right here. So this page basically shows you a list of all your products. Now you can see that there are two listings here. First is the all one, the other one is the Amazon listings. So let's just first talk about the one that we have selected here, the all listings. Here you'll be seeing all the products that are enabled over Shopify for Amazon by CedCommerce sales channel. Like once you enable the products, they start getting listed on the app within a few minutes. And from this section itself, you can upload the products to Amazon also. Now, explaining this, I even thought of it when I first encountered this, and even I like to tell this to you. There's this question that pops up in the mind: how the products start to show here, meaning how to enable the products for this app to list over here. So to have a very quick look at this, because it's not such a rocket science in the middle of it, for listing your products right here, for them to update over the application itself or the app itself, you simply need to go to your Shopify panel. And in your Shopify backend, you need to go to your product section. Now, there you'll see a list of products being listed, whatever you are having, whatever you are selling. Now, you can either select them by checking this box, or maybe you'd like to apply some filters from here by maybe status, availability, or anything you sort of, and maybe you want to select it all by clicking on this very button. Whatever you do, you just need to select one product, one or whatever you like in that very case. So you just need to select the products, and then you'll see this more actions button. And from the drop down, you just need to click on the add available channels, and there you'll simply see Amazon by CedCommerce. So remember the name Amazon by CedCommerce once again, and just need to check that box and click on this very button, make products available. I'm not gonna do this because they're already available there, so it's just gonna redo the things, I guess maybe. So just by clicking on Amazon by CedCommerce, just checking it and click on this make products available. When you do this, this is done, and your products will get listed on that listings page. Now, I'd just like to add a very quick thing here that importing the products on the app, basically it is it is near real time, I'll say. That means that it hardly takes around 20 minutes, I guess, to reflect the data products in this very case on the application. Now, in case if you need it on your app at an instance, maybe it's 20 minutes or even hard for you, it's even long for you. In that very case, just message to the support for CedCommerce, and we'll be right there for you to assist you throughout the process to get it at the instant. Like that's a promise that I'm saying to you. Now, once the product are visible on this very listing page on the app itself, next you need to upload the products from the app to Amazon. because that's why we did it. That's why we processed the whole thing. But I'll hold it right here, and let's first check all your products status on Amazon once. So while I scroll through this, I see this thing which is called the Amazon status, which lets you know all your product status on Amazon. But let's be very clear here. We can click on this very button that's called Match from Amazon. And what it basically does is it looks up for your product statuses on Amazon. If, and yes, it's a condition. If you are an existing seller and your products are already listed on Amazon, only then you're gonna check this. And once you click this and you click on this proceed button, it's gonna update it right here in the list, the current status of all your products, whatever in whatever way they are there on Amazon. If they're listed, if they're not listed, inactive. We have talked about these statuses earlier, so it's gonna be showing here in that very way. Now, once the process is done, you'll see that products will be here in their current statuses on Amazon. After that, the search on Amazon button comes into the picture. Now, this very button on the very side of Match from Amazon. With this, you'll be able to check your products that are also being sold by some other sellers over Amazon. Now, we need to note that this will be done correctly and very effectively only when the products whichsoever's barcode are matching. We have to put much more emphasis over the word barcode. So the products whichsoever's barcodes are matching, those products, if they are matching, is gonna work for them only. So once they are fetched, the status of them will change to available for offer, like this one here. And then from here, you can select them like this and hit just this very button, upload product, and their status will turn into active and they'll be live over Amazon. Now this happens, and in the background the feed is processed. So if it's processed successfully, this is going to take place, and this is all that you have to do. Now herein we just need to remember, while you'll be selecting and upload products, there are three important things that we need to fill in, as I stated earlier as well: the price, the inventory, and you need to select either it's a new one or it's a refurbished product. And once you're done with these just very similar, very smaller things, your product will be then updated over Amazon. Now after this, let's say you have done everything. Most of your products are active. A few of them are in available for offer. You already know how to figure them out. Then even there are a few products yet showing not listed status over Amazon. So then what about them and how to get them listed? That's one question that arises. And along with, we often get the following two customer questions. I'm stating it once again, one and two. I'll be naming it. I'll be labeling it basically. So the first one goes as how to list products on Amazon that are yet not listed in status. So to answer this, we'll just be reaching to this settings page right here in some time, and you'll be getting an answer for that if you are looking for an answer to that. Second comes as how to list the products that are already existing on Amazon but with different SKUs. Now this is a big trouble, some people might think, but it's even not a rocket science. It's really easy to solve it. We can do it right from here by this section, that's Amazon listings. So while I go through the demonstration of that section, you'll be having the answer to that too as well. But for now, because we are on this list, so let's see what's more there to be pay heed to in this listings page for the all section. Now on here you'll see filters here, which as usual will allow you to see the products based upon your applied filters. Let's say I apply a filter for product type, vendor, template, SKU, whatever I type in, products that are listed here will be filtered in the same very form. And now you can see this CSV export and import option, which is right here. Now with the help of this, You can export your listings using this button, make your desired changes on the CSV file, and then update it back with the import option that's right here. And this comes really helpful and really handy in case you want to update different information about your products from Shopify on your Amazon account. So if there's any need of it, if you require any help regarding this, of us maybe, so we have the customer support here, but if you can do it yourself because we have allowed the feature, so that's how you're gonna do it, the export and import CSV feature. Now let's check a product and see what happens. When I say check a product, that means I'm clicking on here. So when I check a product, what happens is you'll notice that this button pops up, this very button called actions. Now, in the drop down, you'll see various things like inventory synchronization, synchronizing price, synchronizing images, product search and delete, everything right here. Now here, we need to make a note that with the Amazon by CedCommerce app, the inventory and prices are synced in real time. So you do not need to even worry about it. But in case you have made any changes, let's say you have changed the images for your particular product, or let's say you have changed anything and you want any action to be performed in real time based on manual things. So all the manual actions can be performed by these four things: synchronizing inventory, price, images, and products. Now, when I come to the next one, which is search products, this basically works just as same as search on Amazon feature right here. And the last one, which is delete, this helps you delete the products from the Amazon. Now I need to add the word only here because it only deletes the products from Amazon, not from the Shopify, and not from the app that's Amazon from CedCommerce itself. Now, on this page itself, because we have been awaiting this section for getting the answer to our question, Amazon listings. Let's come here and see what we have here. Now, when I click on it here, let it just quickly load up. Maybe my internet connection isn't working good, but it should load up very quickly here. So let it just load up here. I'll just say that this page basically has all the products that you already have listed over Amazon, meaning all the products that you have on Amazon, doesn't matter if they're linked with Shopify or they're not, they're gonna be listed right here. So it's taking a moment right here. I do not know why, because everything's working fine and this very thing is taking a little bit of time. So just allow me a moment while this kicks in and we can have a few discussions over this very particular page. Just hold up for a moment. Um, yep, just give me a moment. I guess there is some internet error right here, which is not making me, which is not allowing me to perform the specific action. But just hold up a bit so that I can proceed further. I guess things are good right here. So yes, we have it right here. All right, couple of minutes to go. We're all holding the breath, especially me. Moment in time, we'll be having it. I don't know. I'm seeing the all section here, but the Amazon listings, yes. I guess we're good and we're on the same page. Let it be low on the name of pretty God. Now this is taking some time, but most of you who have been on the Amazon listings page have might seen products being listed here with the two specific boxes on the very right side of their screens, which one few of them says list link products, link, link products, and a few of them says unlink the products. So what that means specifically, I was very hopeful that the page would load up and I'll be able to show you this thing. But if not, I'll be very sure that I'll be able to show you the same thing in a very nice video recording over the mailer that's being sent to you just after the webinar. If this page doesn't load up, maybe I'm having a real hard time with my internet, guys. I need to talk with the person, I guess. So, so from this page, you can perform manual linking for your products. Let's say I'll just be very verbal here because they cannot show you anything right here. I'm not able to present anything right here because everything is working right here, and that very page, I guess it's not allowing me to do that. Anyway, moving further from this very page, you can see all the products that are already listed on Amazon as stated. You can perform manual linking from from this very page. That's even obvious. Now let's say you have some products that are there on Amazon, but they're not linked with the application, as the question suggested earlier. Mostly the prime reason that comes up for the, oh my goodness, I'm very so happy for this page to load. So yes, now that's gonna be it. Let's say some of the products that are there on Amazon, but they're not linked with the application. Mostly the prime reason for that, which goes as is products having the different SKUs. Now in this very case, from this page, you just need to select the Amazon product that you want to link. I'll say, let's say I want to link this United's Wood Care Kit. So I'll just be clicking on this link product button. This pop-up appears where all Shopify products will be listed that you have on your store. Now you just need to search your product on the basis of either SKU or title, and then click on this very link button. And with doing justice, I do not nail this because I do not link this of my product to my Shopify or my Amazon. So I'm not gonna do that. But if you click on this very link button, you'll be able to link it real time, real easy. And let's say sometimes, for my instance, let's say I did it mistakenly, linked a product that I didn't want to. The very case, this, whenever you link a product, this very button on the green thing will convert to unlink, and you can just click on it and it will unlink real easy in real time. Now that's going to be the answer to the question about how to list the products that are already existing on Amazon with different SKU. Now, guys, that's all for the listing page, I guess, because I've covered the all listings along with the filters, export, import, CSV, and even the Amazon listings page gave me a hard time even. So I wish that this doesn't happen with you while you're working on your business. So when we are done with the listing page, let's have a look at what we have in the settings section. Just have to navigate through the navigation panel here, and then at first we'll be seeing the Amazon accounts. Now here, simply you can check the current account that is linked with the Amazon by CedCommerce app. Whatever Amazon account of yours is, and whatever is linked with the application, that's going to be visible here along with the Amazon seller ID of yours. Now don't worry about the Amazon seller ID, we have it very much secured, so we did not consider it hiding, so let it that be. But one thing to add here is that you can add multiple accounts. Mm, let me say it like this, you can add as many accounts as you want to here, but following one very condition, being that the account should be of the same country. With an example, I can say, let's say you are selling from UK, the United Kingdoms, and you have three other accounts from the United Kingdoms as well. In that very case, all three of them can be connected real easy from the app itself by just clicking on this very add accounts button. Now we have to make a note that before before the March, the demand that comes after February, of course, you will have the multiple account connection feature on the app of different countries and for different regions. Now, I'll just read this note thing once more. Before March, you will have multiple account connection feature on the app of different countries and for different regions. So yes, you know what to do before the time comes in. Now, second, we have the order settings. First up, you can see there are a set of check through boxes here. So first up is enable order syncing from app. Now this option is ticked, or let's say it's checked like the way it is by default. And with this, all your orders that come from Amazon are synchronized with the Shopify account of yours. And I prefer not touching this because this is all good. This is all in a good status. Now, second is the create orders for not existing products. I personally, and not I, with CedCommerce recommend not checking this, not checking this option, not allowing this option to happen. Why? Uh, to know the why, let's know what this button actually does. So when checked, let's say if it is like this. So when checked, orders to any product that are made on Amazon, let's say the product does not have an Shopify existence. Let's say an order is made over Amazon, but it does not exist on Shopify. Or maybe let's say it's there, but it is having a different SKU over there. Then too, the order will be created over Shopify. Now, a few of them might think that even if it's not Shopify is being created, we're getting the information there. But no, now, why we recommend not using this is because if the seller just want to keep a record of all the orders that they are having in real time with all good things there, what we recommend is that Shopify and Amazon should be fully synchronized in all the very manner. If in case, if in case, let's say you are having any queries in the mid, if in case you're having any questions, if in case you're having some issues while making this synchronization happening, you do have 24 into 7 team that is there to assist you at their best. So make use of them. And once again, do not check the box like this. So I'm gonna check it like right now, so you do not get into the habit of it. Now, next one is set Amazon order ID as Shopify order ID. So this simply when you receive orders um, on Amazon, the Shopify order ID can be matched from that of Amazon ID. So it's just matching the order IDs for both the platforms wherever you get the like orders from. And basically, I'm talking about the orders that you receive over um, Amazon. So that's how it works. And then lastly, in this section, we have the tags, which are basically there to let you add the additional details, like your Amazon order ID, seller ID, or Amazon. So it depends if you want to use it or not. So it's all conditional. There is no recommendations or bar to it. Lastly, we in this very section we have the product templates. And in the product templates, you can see two very options. First is the default template, and the next one would be the custom templates right here. So first, let's talk about the default template. And before I talk about it, even you just need to know that this can be used for products that are already existing over Amazon only. So once again, I'll repeat this. This can be used for products that are already existing over Amazon only. Now, when I take this, when I click this, I reach to this very page wherein you can see the handling price, meaning, and the handling price doesn't mean the shipping time. Handling time basically means the time it takes you, being a seller, to ready your product for shipping after receiving the order. So that's what the handling times actually means. Next up, you can see the warehouse settings, wherever warehouses you want to use, and then the pricing setup, and then you come into the attributes section, and in above even I just missed this about the inventory section. So whatever you want to keep, the fixed one, reserve, threshold, whatever you want to keep it. You can just have a very nice template right here. And then when you'll click on the save button on this, for all the products that are existing over Amazon, this very template will be applied in bulk. Now, if you need the price in stock different from your Shopify store, you can update from this section as per your requirement. So this is where it comes to the picture for the product categories and attributes that you select. Coming back, we have another section named as custom template. Now, when we come to custom templates, here we get the answer of the question that we didn't answer in the middle of the webinar. That was, how do you change status to active of those which are still not listed even after running match for Amazon and search on Amazon? So the quick answer is we need to create custom templates there. And the longer answer says we need to provide in all the details to Amazon, which is very much required, including, as you can see, barcode or GTIN details, categories, attributes, images, and everything that's required by Amazon. Now, once you create a template, like filling it all here, filling the categories, attributes, you can have this applying filters from here. You can set the title tags, and then here the equals not. You can set whole attributes and categories from right here in this template. Now, once you have everything that's required by Amazon and you create the whole template itself, it will be assigned to all the products with which the attributes and categories and other details match. Once the template is assigned to the product, let's say I named the template Q, or let me have a quicker look at the listing section. Okay, please load it for me. Yeah, if let's say this is a template. So if you have made a template and you have assigned it to some product, and it's going to be assigned automatically based upon the category and the attributes. When it is assigned, you just need simply to click on the product and click upon this very upload products button, which is right here. It shifts a bit when I click a product. Yeah, you see it's shifting from here to here. So when you click a product, you just need to simply click on upload products button, and that's going to be done in a minute or so. So that's all about the settings section for Amazon by CedCommerce application. That's how easy it goes here. Now, lastly, we'll have a very quick view at the FAQ page as well, because I guess I have already taken a lot of time from Ume here. Some of them for the network error maybe it was facing, and some of them because I'm so much of a talkative guy, I should not be talking this much. But making it real quick, the FAQ section holds the answer to all the queries that surfaces up most of the time, and also the basics that you need to know. So while you'll be surfacing this, you'll get the answer to most of the questions that might pop up in your head while you use this application. And I would like to add here as well, if you do not find answers to any of the questions that you might have, a 24/7 customer support service will be and is there to assist you at your convenience. So while I finish all four of these sections, overview, listing, settings, and FAQ, this is all what Amazon by CedCommerce is about, and this is how it works. Now, I'd like to thank Ume so very much for allowing me the opportunity to present this demonstration of this amazing and emotioning app, I'll say. And it's such a pleasure to have you all guys here and attending this webinar and being a part of this. So now, over to you, Ume. Thank you so very much once again.
Thank you so much, Ketan. It was really a lovely and interesting session. Unfortunately, we had that little glitch But I
No, no,
guess
I
that's
like that. I like that.
pandemic
I
for
like that.
you,
I like
right?
that vibe. Yeah, it was a real nice session because I had to like, I did get a few new words to learn by like implementing them there. So over to you, and let's proceed with the webinar. Thank you so very much.
All right. So is my screen visible? Ketan, can you just confirm it for me once?
Maybe,
Okay,
yeah,
I
yeah.
think
It's now
Ketan
visible. All
cannot.
good. No, yeah, I can hear. It's now visible to me.
All good?
Yeah, it's all good. All good.
Got it. Thank you so much, Ketan. All right. So once again, thank you. That was all about Amazon by CedCommerce for you people. So yeah, with CedCommerce, when you partner with us with the CedCommerce, that is, you partner with a brand of brands. We are the humble enhancer of brands, and we don't rest easy until you have what you want. For years now, we have been easing, enabling, and escalating e-commerce for 30,000 sellers and more across the globe on 100% 100 plus more than that is globe, more than 100 plus e-commerce, I'm so sorry, more than 100 plus e-commerce marketplaces and platforms across the globe. All right. So, in addition to automation and integration services, CedCommerce offers a wide range of additional support to help your business attain optimum reach and sales. So, here on the screen, we have listed down the different set of services that we offer. And if you think that one of these services match your business's needs, do connect with us. Let us know, and we'll be more than happy to help you out. All right. So it's time for questions, and we plan to address your live queries in the next webinar as well as via mail. So please be quick and grab this chance to drop your queries in the box here on the left side, the Q&A box. And meanwhile, a lot of sellers have reached out to us during these past few days as well as in the previous webinar with a few questions, and we are here with our answers. So here's the first and the most popular question that we have been receiving here. What will be the price of the app after 31st March? Yeah. So firstly, the free app subscription will end by 31st March, but we plan to inform every seller about the pricing and other relevant information a month in advance, or even before that if possible, that is by the 1st of March 2022. But meanwhile, the plans are based on the service usage. So, based on the number of orders your plan gets, upgraded to the closest available pricing plan. Furthermore, if you want the specific pricing plan for Amazon by Commerce right now, drop your request in the Q&A section, and we will send the link to you via mail. All right. So next one is, why did CedCommerce extend the free subscription for the app? All right. So the decision to extend the free plan for an entire quarter has been made in light of several requests we received from the sellers who were just winding up the holiday season sales and getting over the prolonged hassle. Given that this quarter one, that is January to March, is the time during which sellers use the downtime to plan their budgets, implement upgrades, and strategize for peaks of the year. They thought they suggested that it would be helpful for them to focus comfortably on establishing their Amazon Shopify business through the app without worrying about the extra costs. And we just agreed with them. The next one is very interesting. Why is Amazon by CedCommerce app free? CedCommerce is not currently charging any subscription fee on the usage of Amazon by CedCommerce app due to a few reasons. The app is an alternative to the official Shopify app for Amazon, which was discontinued a few months ago. Previous year, the official app was free. And hence, considering the situation of sellers who were used to not paying any fees, we decided to keep the subscription cost zero. This move is also driven by the intention to keep the transition frictionless, and give appropriate time to establish their complex Amazon Shopify business through the app. CedCommerce aims to help sellers establish the multi-channel business, simplify e-commerce, aligning that is CedCommerce's goals with that of Shopify as the Shopify expert, and make selling on Amazon simple and effortless. This next question is also something that might help you. How can I calculate profitability while selling through Amazon? Okay, so you can calculate the approximate fees per product using Amazon's calculator, or go for other more rich and advanced forecasting tools available online. By deducting your cost price, you can assess your profitability and which fulfillment channel is right for which of your products. Also, here I would like to inform you that we are planning a long series of webinar throughout the year, and probably the next or maybe next of next webinar will be about the best categories and the products that you should sell to have a profitable business on Amazon. So please stay in touch with us, and soon we'll be back with a lot more information on making sales on Amazon, an effortless process. Like I just said, we have a lot of plans, and we are planning to come up with webinar, podcasts, blogs are already there, video tutorials are already there on YouTube, and we are also planning to come up with more of them. But the more important thing is we are more concerned about sitting with you, having a one-on-one business consultation to understand what are your needs, what is it that you people really require to have a successful business on Amazon. And for that purpose, we would love to have one-on-one session with you, share your requirements, queries, and more with us through the contact information on the screen, or reach out to us on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, or Twitter, and our experts will sit with you over a virtual coffee. So that's about it. Once again, thank you so much for joining us, and stay tuned for more detailed sessions with us. Thank you, everyone.
Once, Ume, I hope you're here right now. And I just want to
Yeah,
address a few queries which were coming through the question answer session here. People ask about the
yeah,
GTI and exemption and the standard pricing, about the product photo
yeah,
plans, and how we can add product variants in Amazon. So just want to be very quick here before we
mhm,
end this webinar, that each and every
yeah,
query that you guys are asking, we are sure to answer each of them, because along with your questions, we are even having the details that you are sharing with us. That is your email address. So whatever queries you are having, be very sure that we'll be reaching you out in the next mailer that we'll be sending right after the webinar to you, along with
yeah,
the answers to the questions that you are having here. So make sure any of your query that you're having is not going in vain. We'll be answering each one of you, maybe in a personal mailer
yeah,
if the question asked so. But yes, we'll be reaching you out through a mailer right there. So yep, all your questions are going to be answered.
definitely.
Nice and insightful session, Ome.
Yeah, you
Thank
can
you so very
expect us,
much.
definitely. You can expect us in your inbox real soon. Uh, we would be happy to have a place in there, right? All right. Thank you, Ketan. Thank you
Exactly.
so much, everyone, for joining us. It was wonderful, and really we enjoyed our
Real
speakers.
wonderful.
All right. Be safe. Take care.
All right. Thank you so very much. So very much. Have fun.